Hello everyone, welcome back to another trading session. I'm taking this trade right now. This is a well-respected support area, as you can see, and now price has been broken. What is causing this breakout? When we have a respected area that has been respecting a lot and suddenly it's broken, there should be something causing the breakout. That's called decision point. The decision point area is inside this supply area. Okay, if I go to lower time frame, I will see the entry. There we go. This is the entry, and if you look at this, major market is uptrend. Now we have respected support area and then broken. Why it is broken? Something is happening inside this supply, right? And this candle closed exactly inside the supply. So for one candle, I consider taking a sell trade because this is also a pattern that can need a retracement in most cases if you have proper kind of market. Okay, that's why I took that trade. I will keep looking. Okay, we have multiple rejections here. Maybe I can take some common point of rejection trade here, but this is only 3 rejections, so it's not really trustworthy for me. I will keep looking for other opportunities. This is closing exactly on the seller's area, but it's risky. Look, this is a beautiful QM zone. QM, right? What is causing this breakout? What is causing this breakout? This supply right here, see how it's rejected. Beautiful doji break. Doji break from the upside, retracement trade, which we missed. But I think I wouldn't take this sell because it's against the market's direction. Just a quick reminder, the best trade award will be announced today. If you would like to vote for the participants, make sure you join the Telegram channel using the first link in the description. Okay, this is another supply. Let me see if we have anything inside of it. It's a significant supply area with a strong breakout after that. Okay, this is my entry. If the price goes there to this zone, I will take my entry. Otherwise, I will not. I really hope it goes there. Okay, come on. Let's go. I took it. Let me mark it with the... That was a winning trade. Alright. See. Okay, if you look at this supply, market has been going up like this, right? Creating higher highs and swing lows. And at some point, it created a double top. So this is a signal that tells you the buyers are not strong anymore. And it comes down and breaks the previous swing also. So here, you would understand that, okay, buyers are not super strong and also sellers are strong. So the change of character is happening here. They call it COCH or something like that. But I don't care about the names. It's just break of previous swing. So I see seller's strength there. After this breakout, nice little retracement, and again, comes down, and it gets supported from this area. So what is the cause for this breakout of this swing? It comes from the supply. It's right top of this double top. So if I go to lower time frame inside this supply, okay, let me mark the supply. This is the supply, right? But we don't trust this. We have to go lower time frame to see what we have inside that. We go to lower time frame. We need some fresh supplies inside it, just like that. See, this is another fresh supply right inside of it, and this is also a double top, right? So once price comes to this zone, we enter the trade and price closes below that. And also, if you look at this, market's buyer's momentum, and then they struggled, and all of a sudden, a huge candle came and closed here. This is also exhaustion candle, just for your information. Now, I will keep moving forward. It's time to take with 250. I'm not compounding anymore. I did some compounding sessions, which was very stressful and risky. So I would just rather to grow my small account. And this is part 3. This is part 3 of converting $100 to 10k. My target is 10k. So let's see. All right, now we're breaking this overlap again from the upside, but it's as risky as this doji break right here. So if we break this from the upside, it would not be takeable for me because it's against the market's minor trend. But if it's, okay, it didn't break. If it comes down and breaks this doji, I may consider taking a trade on common point of rejection. See, if it comes down somehow and breaks this right here, or maybe it breaks this doji from downside, I may try to consider a common point of rejection and take the next candle. I have to see what's going on and what will happen now. Okay, we have a common point of rejection, but the risky one, because the rejections are small. If we have small rejections, that means it's risky, just like this one, unless we have something to combine, like this red-green pattern or other setups. Okay, so now this is closing as red. So here, let me just take this with 50, because it's, oh my god, my entry is terrible here. I take it with 50 because it's high risk. Now I go 250 if it comes to this area, because my proper setup is down here. This is just for my emotions, because I don't want to feel sad not taking a beautiful gap down in a red green pattern, which, you know, because I take it with small amount because this is only one reason, and the reason is only having a gap down in a red green pattern. It's only 2 reasons. But if it was coming down until this common point of rejection, it would be much stronger. I would take my 250 on it. And remember, this is your only tool to control your risk, so you need to be smart using it. Okay, now if the price comes down again to this common point of rejection, would it be as safe as previous trade? No. If it comes down now, it would not be safe as previous trade, because we already have the green one. Now we're expecting a red one. So taking a buy right here would be risky, unless it gives us the red one and next time comes down and we take the trade and it goes up. All right. We have a QM zone now. It doesn't have engulf. Look, this is the trend line. This is the QM zone. It's not a proper QM though. Look at this. It looks nice, but it doesn't break the previous swing, which is this one. So it's not a proper QM. And also, if I go to 3-minute time frame, I don't see any engulf here. So that's not a proper QM to take for me. All right, let's move on. Alright, this is another common point of rejection, but since this is some kind of weird momentum, I'm kind of scared to take this. No. It's kind of scary. What about taking with 100? Because it looks nice, and most likely it will work because it's in line with the round number with 3 zeros. That's why I would take it with 100 if it comes to my zone. Yeah, rejected from this, so no trade here. Alright, there's a very ugly third touch breakout, which again, I wouldn't take this at all. I know people would take this and they would be happy if they win this, but this is the worst third touch breakout you can take. So I'm not taking it. I'll just move forward. Okay, I'm not able to find some good trades, man. I'm not able to find a good trade now. Look how beautiful this supply is, man. Alright. We have a common point of rejection, but against the market's direction. Right there. Oh, this one. No, that's risky. We have also gap down. So it looks kind of solid, but that's risky. I wouldn't take it. If you're not able to find a good setup, that doesn't mean we can trade randomly. Come on, man. This is... Just a quick reminder, the Best Trade Award will be announced today. If you would like to vote for the participants, make sure you join the Telegram channel using the first link in the description. I don't want to take this, but I take it very small. Right here, let's go. Because this is risky. This is against the market's direction. It can simply go up. And it's going. Chain back to 250. Yeah, so every time if you want to take a risky trade, just go super small. So it doesn't impact your emotions. Okay, that was a losing trade. But this one is risky because of gap down, so let's go. I'm taking it. This one was the best trade I could take on this one. This is huge common point of rejection. Like this would be the best entry because the previous candle was green and now it was time for red candle. But this one, it has gap down. Also previous candle was red, so it's time for green candle. But the point is, this small range right here can be broken any times. So that's why I'm saying this is risky. All right. That was a winning trade. All right. I think I'm going to stop right here. I took 5 trades again. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like for me if you want. And yeah, join the Telegram channel. I do not sell signals. I do not offer copy trade. Thank you for understanding and peace out.